Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about gifts and item management in Pokemon Go. But first, there's a storm behind me and I want to find some shelter before that hits. Alright, so we found some cover behind us, but this is just a little cooler looking back over here. So, first of all, if you go ahead and go to your news section, which is where you get your notifications, you can tell that there's actually been a nerf in the amount of items that you receive from various gifts that you get. So that's first of all. So let's go ahead and scroll back a little bit. So you can tell, like, back in when these were first dropping, you were getting like 5+ items from like each bundle of separate items that you receive, whereas now you're getting like 2-3 max, but generally it's anywhere between 1 to 3 items of that particular item bundle, and they do stack. So like if you see a 4, that's 2 bundles of 2. So that is first. If you didn't know it, there has been a nerf, and that's to deal with the item management issue that we've been having. So, but first I do want to talk about gifts. So, if you didn't know, you can only have 5 gifts in your item inventory at a time. That's your max. However, you can send or receive, you can open up 20 gifts per day. So, unfortunately, that is an issue that some people are having, especially YouTubers or content creators, whatever, or people that just have a lot of friends. You can only open 20 gifts a day. You can send 20. Some people say that you can send more than 20. I haven't really counted myself, but I think you can actually, because I think I've sent more gifts than I've actually received. So, but right now we're just going to stick with you can send 20 and you can receive 20. Or, well, you can receive more than 20, but you can only open up 20 gifts. So, how do you actually manage gift giving, gift receiving, gift sending in Pokemon Go? First of all, you don't have to always open the gift. You can press that little X and you don't have to open that gift up. But one thing that you want to do is you want to definitely be opening, sending, receiving gifts from people that you are playing with often. So people that you're going to be seeing every day, or at most raids, or people that you're going to be doing a lot of trades with. They are going to be people that you want to open up more often than others, so that you can get to 2 days left, 3 days left, etc., to build up towards Ultra Friends and Best Friends. Best Friends is, again, 90 days minimum, which is, it's a lot. That's a lot of days. Now, other people are people that you just want to, like, straight up just trade with, or people that have a Pokemon that you don't have, such as Pokepoke. Actually, real quick, I'm going to re-click on that real quick, because I actually do need to increase my friendship level with Pokepoke. If you do remember from, I think, 2 episodes ago, he was the one that I got my first 7K egg from, and that had my Alolan Vulpix in it. Now, there seems to be a glitch with some people where, even though I've been opening up gifts from this guy and another couple people, my friendship level is not increasing. So there is a glitch going on right now where that's happening. Hopefully they fix that soon, and hopefully it does go back retrospective to all the things that you've opened up so far. Now, sending gifts, again, you can send pretty much to whoever, however many you want. And also, opening up gifts from people that you're not friends with also is a great, or not good friends with. So, like, let's see here, there we go, like Evil Knievel. I have not opened up a gift from him yet, so I'm going to go ahead, open up a gift to go ahead and increase that to that first level of friendship, to go ahead and unlock certain first level bonuses from being just regular old good friends with. And then, beyond just managing your gifts, there's also, of course, item management, which has been an issue, but is now an even bigger issue, what with gifts being added. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to item management right now. Alright, so item management in Pokemon Go. First of all, you could always spend coins in the shop and increase your bag upgrade storage all the way up to 2,000. You can max that out, and some people even have maxed it out and still run into the issue of item management. Now, here's some tips and tricks to saving and just maximizing on items. So, a lot of people have sent like screenshots of deleting 100 plus revives, max potions, etc. 100 plus like great balls and ultra balls or raspberries. So instead of trashing these, there are actually other ways to go ahead and maximize on item usage before you go ahead and trash them. Now, let's say I want to keep as all my ultra balls, right? But I don't care about pokeballs, or I don't care about great balls, and I definitely don't care about raspberries. So, or right now, because the next community day is not for a while, plus it's Squirtle, so it's not something where I'm going to be wanting to save anything. So, any wild encounter, go ahead and throw a raspberry and throw whichever ball you want to get rid of the most. So for some people that might be Pokeballs, for other people it might be Great Balls. I like keeping some Pokeballs on me just so I can like throw them at Rattatas and Pidgeys and whatnot. So I went ahead and used a Great Ball and a Raspberry. Worked out. I was able to get myself Eradicate. Now, Seedot. Go ahead. I don't really care about this guy. Don't need him for evolutions or anything. So, Raspberry, Pokeball. I completely missed that Pokeball. So the thing is, with catching wild Pokemon, always use a berry, always use whichever Pokeball you don't want. So that way you can go ahead and use those items prior to just trashing them. Now, another great thing about berries is, and item management in general, is taking gyms. Now, I haven't been to this area in a while, so I'm only silver or even bronze in all these. So I'm going to go to my bronze gym. And I took over all these gyms, which means I used Pokemon to battle, which means I had Pokemon Faint and Pokemon that need HP being redone. But also, I can maximize on Stardust. So I can go ahead and send 10 berries to every Pokemon in the gym. So if it's a stacked gym of 6, that means you're getting rid of 60 berries and you're getting 20 Stardust per berry. So for one Pokemon, that's going to be 200 Stardust. So that's 1,200 Stardust without a star piece on for a stacked gym if you want to send berries to each one of those Pokemon. So that's a great way to get rid of berries and get Stardust back in the process. So you can do that, and furthermore, like I touched on, you can go ahead and use revives on Pokemon and use your worst potions first. So get rid of your worst potions first, go ahead and spam those so that you don't have to get rid of them. You don't have to just straight up trash them. You can just go ahead and use them instead of just straight up trashing, and then that way you can maximize on your item usage once again, instead of just trashing hundreds of revives and hundreds of potions. You can actually just go ahead, take over gyms. You can have 20 gyms at once, so that means you can take over 20 gyms if you would like. Some people don't like that, so go ahead and just take over gyms that you go to more often than not. This storm is getting a little closer, so I'm going to go ahead and go under this pavilion and continue with this. So again, you can only receive 5 gifts at a time, so making sure to spin Pokestops to get gifts is a great thing. Now, again, this is about item management. So here's another great example. Pokemon, you can just kind of throw a Raspberry, get rid of a Pokeball, and save on item usage. Alright, so I'm just going to go over everything again real quick. Gifts. You can only have 5 gifts in your item inventory at a time. You can send as many gifts as you want per day, but generally 20 works because you can only open up 20 gifts. So you can either maximize those gifts by opening up the same 20 so you can max out those 20 friendships. You can really max out just a couple friends, the ones that you really battle with the most often, you raid with the most often, or you're going to be doing a lot of trades with. So definitely you want to prioritize those friendships first so you can max out, get to that best friend level to go ahead and reduce this cost of Stardust for new Pokemon, new shinies, or legendary Pokemon that are also shiny. Such as, I really need a shiny Ho-Oh and a shiny Kyogre. And I have plenty of shiny Bulbasaur, shiny Charmander that some people missed out on. I have plenty of those and am more than happy to go ahead and trade those away to other people. Also, item management. You're going to want to use berries on every Pokemon that you're encountering. If you have maxed like too many berries, too many Pokeballs, throw a berry at every Pokemon that you encounter. That way you maximize on item usage. Also, taking over gyms and doing a lot of raids are great ways to go ahead and use revives and use potions. Make sure to use the lesser potions first. That way you can max those out before just trashing them. Or you can trash them and just use max potions, but I find that counterproductive for using a max potion on something that a potion could just work just as well on. And that is it as far as item management and gift management in Pokemon Go. My thoughts and opinions on the matter. And if you did like this episode, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.